All right. We are live and we are alive. Tell a friend to tell a friend that Prophet Angel is live. Tell a friend to tell a friend that Prophet Angel is live. Every Sunday we have the lives and Wednesday and Fridays. So ladies and gentlemen, tell a friend to tell a friend that Prophet Angel is live. Just tell a friend to tell a friend that Prophet Angel is live. Yeah, man, we are live and we are alive. Tell a friend to tell a friend that Prophet Angel is live. Tell a friend to tell a friend that Prophet Angel is live. Yeah, man. So this is how we do it. Sundays, Wednesdays, Fridays. Yeah, tell a friend to tell a friend that Prophet Angel is live. Yeah, man. So just tell a friend to tell a friend. EM, how are you? How are you doing? Kamoga Akim, how are you, sir? Kasongo Coin, how are you? So tell a friend to tell a friend that Prophet Angel is live. Tell a friend to tell a friend that Prophet Angel is live. Yeah, man. Kamoga Akim, thanks for sharing the live. Who else? Who else? Please tap, share, tap, share. I've been asked in my inbox over and over again. I've been asked about the same question over and over again in my DMs, on my X, on my TikTok. Some of you even go to my ministry page where I'm preaching, and you ask about crypto. You ask about these things. Some of you went on into Binance Square on my page and asked about the same. Now listen, I'm going to answer this. I'm going to answer this. Yeah, I'm going to answer this for the first and last time. But I can see you, Madam Nadira, wadde kwese. Nze wano nkulaba. Ekizibu kuba nze nga sibalaba. Senga baba kwekanga nange sibalaba kiba kinnuma. Naye bwe mba mbalaba kiboke. So I'm going to answer about this thing, and it's the last time I will be mentioning anything to do with these things about especially Yepbit, Fidelity, those things. I'm going to answer, and I'm not going to be biased. I'm not just going to speak out of bias or what. No, I'm going to pull out data. I'm going to answer with facts. I'm going to answer with research. I'm not going to just speak, and I'm not going to be biased while answering about Yepbit, Fidelity, and what have you. Yeah, the Nagamanege Foundation. I'm not going to be biased. I'm just going to pull out data and explain exactly what is going on. Exactly what is going on. Because some people might be confused. Is it a scam? Is it a what? If it is not a scam, if it is a scam, why am I withdrawing? Why am I able to take out money? And all these questions are going to be answered in today's live, and it will be the last live I will ever have to answer about this. Unfortunately, these days I failed to edit these lives and post them, but I think this one will be posted in one way or the other. Yeah, Madam Nadira will assist me. This one will be posted. But the point is, the entire issue is to address this for once and for all. I am not that person who you will find speaking about something without any research, speaking about something without indulging, speaking about something without proper insights. Yeah, I am not that kind of person. So in most cases, you will find me speaking about things after I have really understood and did research. Anyway, olwaleero ngenda okusembayo okwogera ku Yepbit, okwogera ku Fidelity, okwogera ku Nagamanage Foundation. Era ebibuuzo ebibadde bimbuuzibwa, I have over 100 questions in my inbox. Bannaye pastor, Prophet Angel, eno sikaamu oba byaddala. Bweba sikaamu ate abagirimu abagalo gijoyininga n'abatannagijoyininga n'abagiwuliddeko n'abo bawulidde ŋŋambo, buli omu ng'ayagala kumanya about this. Kati leero olwaleero ngenda kugiddamu era lwe lunaku olujja okusemba okwogera ku nsonga eyo. Sigenda kubeera ne kyekubira, sigenda kukozesa ndowooza yange, ngenda kukozesa facts, ngenda kukozesa data, ngenda kukozesa bwino. Eyo yenkola ennungi ey'ebintu bwino. Era n'abo abalina ebibuuzo nti bweba sikaamu ate lwaki nsobola okuwithdrawinga, ate bweba sikaamu lwaki, abo bonna abalina ebibuuzo ebifaananako bwe bityo, mwenna ngenda baddamu. Mwenna ngenda baddamu. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, eno live etandise. Just gweyita buli gw'omanya ayagala eyandyagadde okumanya. Era gwe buli gw'omanyi nti nno kino kimukwatako tomukkiriza kusubwa live eno. Oba buli gw'omanyi eyeenyigira mu Nagamanage Foundation oba mu bintu ebikwatagananga Yepbit, Fidelity n'ebirala ebiringa ebyo. Leero ogenda kumanya kiki ky'olimu, biki lwaki kiri bwe kityo nga bwe kiri, era nkuwe ne kiki ekiyinza okuddirira ekiyinza okubeerawo mu maaso awo. So buli kimu okibeeremu nga omanyi era ng'oli well informed, then okole decision ekyasinza okubeera enkulu, osigale era ng'omanyi bw'oyinza okwekwatakwata senga ebintu bijja nga bwe biba bize. Ladies and gentlemen, we will start with some bit of news. Then we will, as we close after discussing about the omulamwa gwa leero, then we will be able to analyze the market, especially BTC, and we will look at BTC and look at what the week ahead might bring us. And we will also look at gold in one way or the other. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to look at the news right here. We will go straight to X. We will find what we can find, and then we see what we can see, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, sir. All right. Ate, sagala muntu yenna asuubire nti no, kino ekintu bwe tuba tukikola tetubeerako muntu yenna gwe tulwanyisa, tetubeerako muntu yenna gwe twagala kwogerera oba kukola ki. Ate era tugenda na kulaba ebintu byonna ebirala ebyefaananyirizaamu ekintu kyekimu. We are going to look at other things that are similar to Yepbit, Fidelity, and because Yepbit is claiming to be a product of Fidelity. So we are going to look at many other, kubanga abantu abamu bwe muwulira ebyo muba mulowooza nti ekyo kyokka kye kisoose. Nedda, bingi ate buli kimu kikwata okusinziira abakikakinzaapo. Kati e Uganda tulina abantu abatekinga apo ekintu ne batandika kitembeeta, so ekyo ne kikwatayo. Nga bw'olaba nti trading robots mu nsi nyingi nnyo, ziri mu 10,000. Naye bw'owulirayo Royal Q n'owulirayo ziralalalawo, si ze zibaayo zokka. Trading robots nyingi nnyo mu nsi eno, ziri mu millions and millions of trading robots. Naye buli kimu kikwata okusinziira kuba kitembeeseza, ate okusinziira region. Naye tugenda kubitunuulira byonna tugenda bitunuulira. Alright, naye nga leero tuli ku bintu ebigwa mu kategori ya Yepbit ne Fidelity. Tutegeere what they are all about, era tuddibwemu ebibuuzo buli omu byabadde yeebuuza, kubanga nkooye okulaba questions zezimu mu inbox yange. Ndabye questions ezitagambika buli wennina social medias, buli wennina crypto platform ne watali crypto platform, nfunyeewo questions zezimu ku nsonga y'emu. Wano mu TikTok, mu Instagram, mu Facebook, mu X, mu Binance Square, kati ngenda kukiddamu. Olwaleero ekyo kibeere nga kiwedde. Ladies and gentlemen, tugenda kusooka tutunuulire ku mawulire. Bwe tumala okulaba ku mawulire ge tusobola okukakinga wano ne wali, then tutunuulire, we will look at the topic of tonight. Yes, Mr. Innocent, how are you, sir? Let me hope you're doing well. MSK official, how are you, sir? Frenzy Rankings, how are you doing? Marvin Kass, how are you? Lukman Kaziba, sir, how are you doing? Ismail Crypto, how are you? Kamoga Akim was the first one here and he shared the live. Big up on yourself, sir. Aman Mirage Tiles, how are you doing? Mumbia 2000, how are you doing? The Morgan, how are you doing, sir? Anesmas Dero, how are you doing, sir? The Morgan, how are you doing? Peter, how are you doing? Mwebs 783, how are you doing? Kasong Coin, how are you? Cows 007, big up on yourself, sir. Mulindwa Jovan 4, how are you doing, sir? Mon Josie, how are you doing? I think my Forex friends are here as well. Yeah, my Forex friends are here. Yeah, man. Not only crypto guys, but also because I have different people, and respect to all of them. Yeah. And genuine people. I mean, I don't deal with people who are trying to do some fishy games. Anyway, Rome, how are you doing, sir? Jamima, how are you doing, dear? Save us from anger. Big up on yourself. Yahweh Roy Anthony, how are you doing? Gospel Ab, how are you doing? Justin Narubulwa, how are you doing? Focus, how are you doing? English Sunday Zakari Herrick, how are you doing? Itabo, how are you doing? Itibo, how are you doing? Man United, how are you doing? Nashiraf, how are you doing? Rabath, Honorable Navatanzi Francis, how Honorable Katabazi Francis, how are you doing, sir? Sorry about that. Mbusa Mika, how are you doing? Kuba, Jebi, how are you doing? Let me hope you are doing well. Anasmas Dero, yes, sir. How are you, sir? Let me hope you are doing well. And everybody who is on this live, please tap share the live. Let's get to it. You see, we have been experiencing a choppy environment since this week that is ending started, and it is all mostly geopolitics and basically it is all about the Trump administration drama and the Iran conflict. That is why we have been having such a very unpredictable kind of environment the entire week. So, like Davis is saying, the investors who hold BTC through the worst period aren't emotionless, of course. They just did the work before the drop arrived. They understood what they owned deeply enough that the price movement didn't change the answer. All right. Justin, the U.S. military launched strikes on an hour. Listen to this, ladies and gentlemen. The U.S. military launched strikes an hour ago on missile system, air defense, and small boats of the Revolutionary Guard at 2 sites in the vicinity of Strait of Hormuz. Ladies and gentlemen, now you know where we are heading. These things sometimes happen quick, sometimes it takes some time, and other people get this news when they are really, they are old and past. But if you follow people, and for me, when I'm following these people on people who share information on X and other platforms, these are people I've followed for over 8 to 10 years, and they have been in this space and they have a reputation to protect. They don't just post for fun, for likes or what. No. They have a reputation to protect. So this is why I get most of the time, because it took me time to be following these people and filter out those who are just excited and looking for likes. Then I came about those who were gumity and up to focus. So, ladies and gentlemen, we continue. So that news is very important as we proceed. The Kaboya later, U.S. household are sitting on a massive cash pile despite record equity exposure. Household equity holdings are up to a record 72 trillion. We are talking in dollars, ladies and gentlemen. This is 18 trillion, or a plus 33% above its long-term trend from 2009 to 2019. Household stock ownership has more than doubled since 2020. Hey, household stock ownership has doubled. Because when you see people trying to spend on more solid products, you know they are preparing for something much dangerous, because they are not now even focused on gaining some profits, but they are focusing on something which can add value in a long term. That gives you an insight that something is cooking, boiling. Yeah? Okay. Let's continue. Okay. And this guy, Asim just became a millionaire overnight, and that is it. Someone sends some coins in his wallet, and the coin goes to do very well because they believe he will push it. It goes on to push it, and it pumps to 400 million market cap. Now it has, at the moment, it is half that price because it has dipped so much. But hey, it has given us a run. Yeah, it has given us a run. All right. Crypto Telegraph. Thailand is tightening its anti-money laundering rules by scrutinizing large cash deposits, gold trades, and high volume USDT transactions. This is, of course, every country in one way or the other bajja kutandika okunyiga abantu kubanga omusimbi ogutokomokera muno mu digital world and online gwa taboo. But governments, they want control, yet they cannot entirely have it, but they will do everything to make sure wherever they can implement regulations, they will do it. And it will impact the growth negatively, but it will benefit the scams positively. How? Because now a scammer will be down the trenches trying to show people that they can still do very good with hidden, ways of, trading and doing that. So, indulging in this space, hence making people fall into traps. But if governments could just put, clear regulations, not only to benefit it, because the problem is not the regulation. The problem is governments want control. Those are two different things. If they want regulations, oh Lord. So TikTok and Tandy say, let me see something. Okay. So if governments want to regulate the space, it is okay. If they put up everything they would wish to put in clear and straightforward formats, why not? But the problem is each government that is putting up any kind of regulations, they want control. And that's where the problem is going to be. That's where the problem is going to set from. All right. What's your strategy for the next bull run, Sebo? Are you into low caps? You are new here. Just pay attention. You will get to the speed. We are not planning now. We planned even within the bull run. And that's why everyone who follows me here knows exactly how to maneuver through this market, because we don't prepare now. We prepare ahead of time. Yeah. And those things of positioning in low caps, those are long term. So those are long time. They are not, that is, the market doesn't behave like that anymore. When you look at the previous bull run, many people were disappointed because everyone was following the format from Bitcoin to Ethereum, from Ethereum to lockup, blah, blah, blah. It never happened. Yeah, it was completely different. But nevertheless, we continue. Latest, let's see. I can see in Harry USD is here. Yeah, the FX family is also here. Yeah, all right. I can see the Spark is here as well. Big up on yourself, guys. All right. Cointelegraph. Japan is set to expand its 1.8 trillion pension funds. Fundies exposure to private market and alternative assets. Right, that is nice. That is more liquidity, and the market will welcome it. All right. So let's see if we can catch some other news. What has happened between Iran just a few minutes ago? That is gold. So we can use that accordingly, and we will see it starting to reflect on charts. All right. The stablecoin market has lost 10 billion. Okay. TikTok otendi bulungi kyekigenda mu maaso. TikTok bannaye. Aha. Senga tubadde ku kimansula, I know we would have a better reception, but nevertheless, let's continue. Katulabe bwe banaatukomya. The stablecoin market has lost 10 billion since May, with 7.7 billion exiting in June alone. Damn it. The steepest monthly drop since Terra Luna collapse in 2022. But days are different, times are different, because now we have more volumes, we have more capital flowing into the industry. So you could believe that by then, during the Terra Luna, it was a big deal and it crashed the entire market. But during this time, it is huge, but not as much according to the players we have now. Okay. All right. What is this? Okay. So breaking news from anyway. Okay. Cointelegraph, Egypt's current account deficit. Account deficit more than doubled to 5.1 billion in Q1, driven by wide trade gap. Okay, the entire globe is suffering the same thing. Everyone, you see, these nations, they also invest, and all these nations, they have they have turnovers and they have expectations on their balance sheet. But sometimes, as everything is crumbling around the world, everyone is struggling to stand forward, and this is what has been happening in every government around the world. As US is profiting off everyone. Don't forget that. Let that sink in. Okay, Asim, what is Asim saying? When we are trading at all-time high, next year, remember the people who were bullish here at the lows. Okay, that is nice. Okay, Russian opposition figure Higo Helderman, a demand, claimed that Lindsey Graham may have been killed by Russian intelligence. Okay. Crypto isn't replacing banks anymore. It's becoming one. Okay. SACO has received final approval from the US office. This is old news of the comptroller of the currency, OCC, to operate as a national trust bank, bringing its USDC infrastructure under direct federal oversight. That is interesting. Now, as we progress, crypto is becoming inevitable. But the point is not for crypto to dominate every sector of the financial system, but for me, I want the freedom not to die off, because as regulatory authorities are taking every corner and every aspect of crypto, I'm guessing the freedom is going to be limited. which was not the entire point anyway. But it is a good development. All right. The financial concept most people understand last. Opportunity cost. Every dollar spent in a dollar not invested. Every year weighted is a year not compounding. The real price of anything is not what you paid. It's what you gave up to pay it. Interesting. All right. Okay. So, couple years later, a shocking stats of the day. Nvidia, Micron, Broadcom, and Evoque Applied Material are now expected to generate a record 430 billion in combined free cash flow over the next 12 months. That is crazy. So the stock market is gearing up for more liquidity, but the crypto market is suffering manipulation from big players. This is interesting to see. This is why diversification is very key, is very important. As you indulge in every aspect of the financial world or the financial industry, you must make sure that you are diversified. So if you expose some bit of your capital into stocks, into crypto, then some bit of your capital into real estate, and you see, many people don't understand the best possible way to indulge into financial systems in every aspect without you overly exposing yourself in one section. You see, even in farming, you can either choose to have a farm or to be that businessman who secures products and buy them from farmers. Getting a land, starting to farm is one thing, but you waiting for farmers to suffer the droughts and whatever, and for you go buy that milk, you go buy that coffee, you go buy those tomatoes and sell them to the market according to demand, could benefit you better instead of you going all in one section. I'm that person who has been all round, and I learned that in the bear market of 2018 2019, and during the beginning of COVID, because after then crypto picked up so tirelessly and we made money. But I'm saying I learned to diversify, and I learned the hard way because I was all in crypto. So I started diversifying, and that saved me so much during that bear market, because 2018 phoned me all in. 2019 I sold some bit of it in a loss to diversify into other things, and then that saved saved me in that way. So the stock market is planning for is gearing up for more liquidity as we progress. All right, so Ash Crypto is saying this is why we don't see any real altcoin season. This is why we didn't see any real altcoin season in 2025 bull cycle. In 2013 to 2014, 500 tokens. Okay, it is true fact. In 2017 and 2018, 3,000 tokens. True. In 2021 to in 2021, 300k tokens. In 2025-2026, 48 million tokens. That market is diluted as AF. Exchanges prioritize shitcoins for volumes, of course, and retail bought the hype. I started talking about the same. I think by 2024, I said anyone who was here could be a witness or could bear me witness. I said the reason why we will not have a super cycle is very simple. Too much money is flowing out of the market through meme coins. Okay. Second, as if that is not enough, big players are using meme coins to the spark. I was here. Thank you, bro. The exchanges are using meme coins to mine liquidity out of the market. Yes, they are taking money out of the market through those meme coins. They list them only because they have volumes and they have communities and they have eyeballs. People are interested to buy. Then, as people are losing money, exchanges are making money off the commission, of the fees, and of these project developers who are, deploying and making all these meme coins. So a lot of money has gone out and retails have suffered. You can't be there and say money has not been made, but who is making it? And many retails end up being victims of circumstance. How? Because when they hear a meme coin like the one for Asim, they come up and buy it at its top. They don't buy as we buy them. They don't come in as we see them. Because for us, we are always in the trenches. We are always looking around. Even sometimes they also catch us unaware because you are not an insider, but you are looking on chain. So, by the way, that is going to change. We are now planning to be insiders, 100%. So, as we buy them, not everyone gets the chance to see these things on time. Some of them get to know about this project from other friends. Ambroski, thank you for the follow. You will find this live worth if you are money-minded. Okay, so you find that they get to indulge into these projects or at their peak when they have, skyrocketed. For example, the topic of today, what we are going to talk about, the Yepbits and the claim of Fidelity and all, these things, the people who go in first will profit the most. And those who come in last will be will be left with the bags. And this happens all the time. Okay? This happens all the time. Carl ova ku munno naawe kiki ennyo, eh? All right, so the entire point here is too much money has been going out of the market just because of people who mine. It's called liquidity mining. They are mining liquidity out of the market using those meme coins. Okay. Cointelegraph is saying AI companies building the physical infrastructure later for AI is up over 187% in the past 12 months. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are not for AI, thank you, Henry USD, for the gifts, brother. I really appreciate that. If you are not for AI, at least invest in AI. We must be able to use AI to better our. AI is not going to replace anybody, but people who don't use AI will be replaced. Okay. We use AI in trading, we use AI in analysis, we use AI in reading, we use AI. So AI is softening how we were looking at that. I can remember how we used to look at data 2015, 2014, 2016, 2017, all of that, even up to 2020. Data was not as easily digested as it is right now. Dulingo otunula ekisooka tetwasookanga tetulina chats muganda wange nga chats mwe ng'obeeraawo ng'okuba bukubi bufaananyi nti tuli ku kikati olinze gundi akugambe twalinawo baggaaya abatonotono abajja ne bayogera bye bayogedde nga naye nabyo bye boogera oba bituufu oba si bituufu ffe tulaba nti be balina information. Now AI is getting data and filters it through for you to have easy access to things which were really hard to access back then. So everyone is positioning themselves into different aspects of AI, but you have the right to use it, invest in it, and as well indulge in it in every way, making your life easy. For me, I'm into some music production, and I'm using the software we used to do back then, the Logic, the Fruity Loops. Now they are all integrated with AI, and as we are using those softwares, things are becoming so easy to do and to reach to a final product. So AI should make life easier. All right, let's see here. I think that is it for the news. Let me just read this. Let's look at this, the last one. So the market is extremely volatile under the surface. The difference between individual stock volatility in the S&P 500 and the S&P 500 volatility index is up to a record 34 points. That is crazy. This gap has surged plus 19 points or plus 127 since March. That is crazy. Let me see here. What do I see? Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, so that is it. So let's go to our topic of the day. So today we are going, because I've been getting these questions over and over again, and it is high time I address them. So I get many people, to be precise, more than 100 questions on the same thing. Is Yepbit a scam? Is Fidelity a scam? Is what? Listen, for me, I don't agree about talking about something without proper research. So I did research, and that research is what we are going to use. And it will be left upon you, the masses, according to what we are going to uncover, for you to decide and see. And also, I will leave my opinion, but it is entirely from the research. It will not be a biased opinion. It will not be anything else. It will be entirely from research. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you, Nadira. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to start our research with a very simple but yet neglected and despised result. Because, listen, if someone ever tell you about anything, no problem. Gwe osobola okutandika research yo naye bannaye abantu abamu muli so lazy, mulimba nammwe, muli so lazy. Muli so lazy. Naye ate nga you can research about these things with your phone. Okay, I understand some of you don't know where to look, but it is as easy as going to Google, and that is where we are going to start from. And I'm going to show you a scenario which is live and up to speed. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to investigate Yepbit. Let's go. We will start with Google. As simple as starting with Google. So this is where we will start. We will start with Google. So we will say a very simple thing, which is very simple. Is Yepbit legit? Simple. This is where we are going to start from. Is Yepbit legit? Now, AI will answer you. Now, because Google is integrated with AI, it will answer you straightforward. There is nothing I'm going to say about this that is going to come from me without research. We are researching. Now, this is what we are going to look. So we will read. Yepbit is not, this is what the AI is saying. Yepbit is not legit. This is not my own saying. Yepbit is not legit. It goes on to explain. It is a fraudulent investment and crypto platform operating as a Ponzi stroke scheme. Okay? Multiple government regulatory bodies have officially flagged and banned the platform for illegally soliciting money from public. This you can find with your phone. It is not Prophet Angel's words. It is from Google. It goes on to give you insights. There is a video which I will not be able to play because of TikTok, but there is a video, you can find it there. Now, these are the warnings, key warning signs and regulatory actions. Tuchari ku Google, but we are going to go deeper by the way. No, we are going to go deeper. Kino sagala kuddamu kuchimbuzaako era omuntu yabuze ekibuuzo ekyo bw'aba tali kuno anveeko. I will try to post this video, but era n'aba Yepbit tebategena okunejimbamu kubanga I'm not saying nze siri muntu ayogera nga abantu abalala nga njogeza bias. I'm using research. I'm not saying this from my mouth. I'm using research. So bwaba akwe defending be defending nga bakozesa research oyo se bakozesa tebadda okune pampalikako. So key warning signs and regulatory actions. Official seize and desist. The Security and Exchange Commission (SEC) issued a seize and desist order against Yepbit and its associated entity, Fidelity Capital Investment Group, for running unlicensed investment schemes and soliciting public funds illegally. Regulatory warnings. Eyo tubadde ku official seize and desist. Jukira tukyali ku kasamambiro kungulu kuti tetunaba kubanga tugenda kugenda byonna tubijeyo. Regulatory warning. Financial authorities, including the Australian Securities and Investment Commission, ASIC, have placed Yepbit on their official investor warning list because the platform operates out without any authorized financial service license. Okay. Recruitment tactics. The platform entices users with guaranteed high returns, but requires victims to recruit other people to withdraw their earnings. Era namwe abakimanyi abakirimu mukimanyi bw'oba toleeta bantu bakugamba n'okugamba ku platform ya Yepbit bw'oba toleeta bantu sente zo zitwale because they cannot operate with you alone nga gwe toleeta bantu. Kubanga bw'oleeta abantu sente z'oli ne bazikusasulako nabo ne bafissaako. Gy'okoma okuleeta abantu sente zaabwe ze bakusasulako ebadde yeebuuza kijja kitya nga withdrawing withdrawing zaabo b'oleese. Simple logic, simple answer. Kati gw'obadde tokimanyi mu mboona naye ezo z'oba withdrawing. B'oleeta sente zaabwe ozi withdrawing gwe n'obanga olowooza ojjayo zizo ojjayo kuzaabali. Kati ate jjukira nabo balina okuleeta. Naye bwe banaakoma okuleeta nga tewakyali ayingira mujja kajjuutuka. Tugende maaso. Now, recruitment tactics. The platform entices users with guaranteed high returns but requires victims to recruit other people to withdraw their earnings. A classic hallmark for pyramid schemes. Kati gwabadde wana nze najjeyo olukanga era kati gwe gw'obulayo oyo gw'oyingiza yakigudde mudda kubanga bw'ataayingize oba mukama n'abavaamu abayingira ne baggwayo kubanga babasasula ku z'abayingira gwe zizo tolizifuna ojja kukiwulira. Kale withdraw traps. Kati zino withdraw traps nazo muzimanyi. Withdraw traps. Numerous users and consumer reports indicate that after an initial investment, the platform eventually locks accounts and demands that users pay taxes or withdraw fees before they can access their funds. Oba okitegeera kino ekintu saagala kuddamu era buli omuntu yenna ana inboxinga ku bino ebintu ngenda ku blockinga. Fred Freeman, thank you for the follow. You will find this live worth. We are here on Sundays, Wednesdays and Fridays. So, ladies and gentlemen, sagala kudamu kumbuza ku kintu kino mu inbox. Muntamiza ekibuuzo ku bino ebintu. Era byonna nabizingirawo ne mbagamba it is Nagamanage Foundation. Kubanga nga sagala byogerako. Naye kati mbyogeddeko oba mubyagala nnyo kati mubyagala nnyo naye gwe gusembyeyo. Okay. So, ekyo kiwedde. Kati tugenda ewantu awasinga obukulu. Bagambye Australia already yo yagitaginga dda. Australia eyina kye bayita money smart government. Okay? Tugenda gigendako tugitunuleko ask warning. Tugenda gigendako tugitunuleko kiki kyegamba ask warning eyo Australia gye yakola ku official site. Okay. This is it. This is it. This is what it says. So, warning, be aware of dealing with businesses as it is. And this business, badge flaggings. Era bw'ogenda wali, bateekako n'akantu kali unlicensed. Ne bateekako kiki ekiri unlicensed, ne bateekako emikutu gyabwe gyonna buli kimu. Byonna ekyo. Bakikola nno mu last nga 9 Ogwokusatu 2026 gw'oli eyo kyavuga. Please uncle need some small okay. So ekyo kiwedde. Okay? Tugendagendako ku ISCO. ISCO eno bagiyita International Securities and Commodities Alert Network. Ya flagginga Yepbit. Okay? Ya flagginga Yepbit. Ono ayogera biki uncle some needs to earn small from as many as possible. Kasita teba ladies and gentlemen. So wano baba kola ki? Gwe yagala okwaninga small. It is okay you earn small. I'm answering this question for once and for all. And I don't want this question to arise anymore. So gwe ayagala okwaninga small. Good luck with you. Nayo ja kiwulira. Abantu bajja batema nze mbabuulira. kubanga okwaninga small nga gwoteeka balala mu ntata kubanga tosobola kujjayo ssente nga toleese muntu ekyo mukimanyi tosobola era kyova olaba marketing yeyina okukola now bwe kiba kirimu okuleeta abantu omulala bwe binaakoma okuleeta kubanga bakusasula gwe eyeefuula afunyemu ennyo bakusasula ku zoono zo gw'oleese era bw'atabaawo gwe tofuna simple easy direct era bw'oba oyagala okukakasa if you want to test the waters try to withdraw everything ojja kukakasa tugende maaso so baba flagging wano mu Australian security investment ne mu international securities commodity alert network that is clear, precise, direct and straightforward. Now waliwo ekintu ekiri interesting one bwe tugenda ku Fidelity ey'omu US ne tukebera ebintu nga bwe bigenda Fidelity ey'omu US gyeri era yo eri simple eri fidelity.com tekuliko birala twagala tumanye Fidelity emanyi ku business ene eya Yepbit nedda bayina services zino wammanga Fidelity eina portfolio management eina portfolio management eina self directed investment eina advanced trading eina managing cash and credit eina investment account and products eina investing trading in education now bino byonna biraba bino tewaliwo kigambo kiyitibwa Yepbit era bw'ogenda wano osobola okwogera ne Fidelity yennyini n'omanyi oba kyolimu kirimu Fidelity you will know if whatever you are mixed in with as Fidelity integration oba it is really and jukira wali twalabye Fidelity ki jeba stoppinga yino bagiyita bwe bati seke gye stoppinga bagiyita Fidelity Capital Investment Group CF Fidelity oba okitegedde so babi di associating era ne bakwata n'ebyobugagga byabwe abo babanoonya abasinga okay alright so tulina ekintu kye tugenda okutunuulira wano kyenjagala tuteekeko waliwo victim wano Fidelity gwe yasobola okuddamu fortunately Fidelity yennyini n'emuddamu yagenda ku Fidelity gundi Reddit Fidelity n'emuddamu era ngenda basomera buli kimu kye yateekayo kubanga ye ate mukyala mu Filipino naye taata we ya investinga mu Fidelity mu Yepbit mu promising okufa naye omuntu bw'abanyikidde mu ddagala ekintu ekyo nakibagambako when someone is soaked into a pyramid scheme they will never know that they are victims until it's too late. Some of them will even come to you and tell you that no, you are the one who is wrong, otoyagaliza toyomwine mitima emibi, until it's too late. Kati gwa recruiting abantu ne bakusasula abantu bali bagenda kukutema gwa recruiting abantu ne bakusasula abantu bagenda kukutema kubanga bakusasula ku sente zaabwe era naawe yakurecruiting bamusasula ku sente zo ezo sente tojja zifuna weerimba era bw'oba oyagala okutestinga water zijjeeyoko zonna odde mu buto ate ofiirwa ki zijjeemukko zonna odde mu buto you can't withdraw your entire balance. You have to recruit someone. They will give you money on partly kuzolya go recruiting. Ojeeye 10 ojeeye 2 bwatekayo 5 osobola okujjayo kubanga oli za depositing. That is as much as how much you can get. Bwatekayo 10 osobola okujjayo era omuntu aleese omuntu ataddeyo 10 ta withdrawing as ezimu nona ataddeyo 5 because it is a pyramid scheme. But tunyonyola pyramid scheme when we are explaining and trying to enlighten you about a pyramid scheme. That is how it is. Some of you think because you can withdraw, it is not a scam. No. You withdraw after recruiting. So, literally, you are withdrawing money, partly the money of that person you have recruited. That's why, without recruiting someone, you cannot withdraw. Bw'oba obadde tokimanyi. Era badde wana naye ffe tujjayo sente kati najjeeyo naye bw'otadde mu ntata bo bagenda kukola batya kubanga nabo balina kuleeta abantu okujjayo. Ladies and gentlemen, we continue. Now, this is a very interesting. This lady wrote and Fidelity answered. The real Fidelity, the company. This is what she wrote. She wrote, the heading is simple. Yepbit scam claimed to be Fidelity Capital Investment Group. My dad is being fooled and scammed in investing into Yepbit, a scam group and app who claim to be Fidelity Capital Investment Group. But ekizibu ky'omukyalo ono kye yakola. Fidelity is not Capital Investment Group. No. Fidelity is Fidelity, nothing more. Tekuliko kalala kayongerako. Ekyo ki investment group kyekyo kye bakolera tulabi wali US. Batch flagging at the Australia, batch flagging at the England, batch flagging at the Germany, batch flagging at the ba authorities abenjawulo naye buli lwe bakikamira eno nga bakitwala eri binono bye mulimu eyo pyramid schemes togiyita gundi loyal queue eyo yo mugenda giwulira egenda basibya kubanga bagenda banyiga amatanta. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, we continue. So claiming to be Fidelity, all I really want to know is if there is any relation or connection between the actual Fidelity organization. Now, this is where she got it all right. Actual Fidelity organization and Yepbit, Fidelity Capital Investment Group. Bingi byawandiika setugenda bigenamu bingi byawandiika kubanga era explaininga otwalayo bitano simanya ne bakubuuzubiza biki bla bla bla. Now Fidelity kikino kyamuddamu Fidelity era eno gundi osobola kugisanga sinti ndi special kugifuna. You can find it once you put in is Yepbit legit. You will find this. You just need to be looking at exactly to know. Omanyi mwe mba muno researching about things. Ate mugenda na excitement ononya byoyagala kuwulira. Wawe bazinira amasengejje otunulira ebyo. Gwe, you have to look for what you don't want to see. That is how you detect a scam. Now, it is not a scam. It is a pyramid scheme. And pyramid schemes work like that. You recruit people, you withdraw. Once recruitment stops, it trembles, it fails. But as long as the recruitment goes on, because nze bwe ndeeta omuntu nga nsobola okujjayo bakiyita mouse cheese nga bona okwata akamese n'okawa cheese naye ng'aliko ki obutwa okitegeera. So ono nga addamu amaanyi jjukira gwe mu mboona wateekayo nusu bitaano. You invested, your initial investment is $500. But to withdraw just 100 or 200, you will need to recruit. Not even 500, you need to recruit as many people. The more people you recruit, the more you will be able to withdraw. But it's not like you can withdraw your 500. Era ne ku 500 yo ojja kufunako 10. Wali bakulage nti olina omutwalo naye ng'omutwalo tosobola gujjayo okujjako ng'oleesa abantu abali waaso omutwalo. Kati gwe okolera bo bali eri balya ssente ate abantu bamanyi ggwe kubanga gwalasana mbu eno bifuna kiralu mugenda kusibwa mugenda kugwa mu ntata. This is the last time I'm talking about this thing. Okay, so this is what Fidelity answered. They said, thank you for reaching out to us. The investment description you provided does not align with the product offerings available at Fidelity Investment. Maybe consider this as a scam. Ennaku eri mu ndongo. Naye ate taata w'oyo ali soaked. In fact, katukasome konna, katukasome. Kubanga omukyalo ono yankwasize n'ekisa. Agamba bw'ati. I already know that two groups are not connected. However, I am trying to convince my father that guaranteed earnings crypto investment Yepbit is a Ponzi pyramid scam, and the same time warning others about this. Because, listen, there is no such thing in crypto as guarantee. I swear to you, I'm one of the greatest traders. I trade crypto and with precision, but I cannot guarantee you that my win rate will be 100%. It can lose, but you will win most of the time. And I don't control the market. I don't know much will happen tomorrow. I anticipate. The only thing or age I have is I've been doing this for a long time, that I have the heart and the skin to stay when everyone is scared and to still analyze markets when everyone is chickening out or everyone is dying off. So that is the difference, ladies and gentlemen. So we continue. So she said, okay, and at the same time warning others about this. It talks about them being the Fidelity. They claim to be called Fidelity Capital Investment Group, but I see no relation between the two besides the scam group using Fidelity name for repetition's sake. Binono byensoma, anyone can access it. He asked me to join so that he can earn money and with referral. And from what I have already read online, this is how Yepbit gains all of its members. It talks about this founder. Listen now carefully. It talks about this founder named Jonathan Brooks. But I have found absolutely nothing on him besides a single link of a coincidental guy with the same first name and last name that used to work for Scenario for Fidelity Blockage Service LLC and now works somewhere else. I have already told him it is a too good to be true scenario and that there is no way anyone can 100% guarantee earnings, especially not on something like crypto. He argues, our father argues, that they only take 1 to 2% of your initial large investment, $500. Invest that over time, that because of this so-called strategy, they can always get you earnings from other posts around. It seems they take the investment of accounts, they take investments of other new recruits to pay out the initial withdrawal, less the initial withdrawals, less new investors do to create trust. So bajja ssente ku bapya be muleese ne babasasula mu abaluddemu ne musigala nga mukuba omumwa ne muleeta abalala ne bano ne mubazaamu amaanyi bakuba omumwa baleeta abalala kati abantu kyekyo lwaki erinnya pyramid scheme kweriva kubanga mujja mugattiriza paka mwena we muyiika ekitole era bwe batuuka nga tewakyali bayingira nsuubire leero ngezezaako I've tried my level best to tackle this with facts and I will never speak again about the same. So let's continue with this lady's thing. But remember, Fidelity already answered. Pay out to trust. That eventually they lock your account so you cannot withdraw funds if you do not recruit others. If you don't recruit, they will lock your account. You cannot withdraw because they only operate with new money coming in, and you who has recruited, you will get something, cheese for the mouse, and then you continue bringing as you also encourage these new people to bring new people like that. Recruit others or have a larger balance that you want to withdraw. If you want to withdraw larger balances, they will always ask you to recruit more people with more deposits so that you can withdraw more because they have no money to pay you. They pay you from the money you bring in. They don't trade. They don't do nothing. They don't do any kind of trading. Stop it. You are the trade. They don't. Bino babatesamu alamu ne muzuka busonga batukude baba malira budde. That is all for sure. Gwe bwoba tolese bantu ne bwona otega alamu omala budde bwo bantu boleeta kwe ku withdrawing. All right. So I have already told him about the apparent warning. The Philippines, okay, the Australian, the German, and whatever government have put out about, we have already seen that, about the group. But it seems he is saying, okay, at this point, bashing me off. Anyways, my actual question is that I would like to show my father is, does Fidelity have any sort of connection to Yepbit and Fidelity investment group? Thank you so much for your time. Please check on your pen natandika okukolima n'okugamba mugambe bazadde bamwe banaye bajja kuteekayo sente kubanga obeereeyo ku kyeyo oweereza muzaddewo sente ogenda muwulira ali mu Yepbit ateekayo sente ze zonna olumaliriza ng'atakkaabirira obusente bwe obukumenya muyita mu kubonaabona muyita mu kuzitowerera okugenda omusanga bamutadde mu ponzi mu pyramid scheme. Now Fidelity yamuddamu bingi by'osobola okusanga ku nsonga y'emu naye mbabuulidde ekyo nkimaze sikiddamu. Tulabye US kyeyogera, tulabye Australia yateekawo ban, tulabye Philippines yateekawo ban, tulabye Germany yateekawo ban, n'ensi endala zonna ezigenda zikitegeerako ziteekawo ban. Okay? So yeyo ensonga ekwatagana ku nsonga eyo. Siddamu kuchogerako. We have used facts, we have used the internet to get one more thing. Tugendako ku Trustpilot. Trustpilot yeno abantu abamu bagitwala nti teina mugaso. Naye Trustpilot eyina ekintu kimu. It is a start. It is a start. Carl, wait for heart 8. Byebimu. Ebyo byonna byebimu. Nze nabiteeka wamu byonna mbiyita nagamanage. Naye byebimu. Yeah? Byebimu. All right. So, Trustpilot, scoringa 3%. Naye ekigireetera okuscoringa 3%, you will be surprised. Kubanga balina abantu beba nabo abakomentinga. wano Ronald ya commentinga nti Ponzi all the way. Naye wano waliwo good 5 stars. Oli annyonnyola bunyonnyozi, it is marketing all over. Annyonnyola biki bye bateekamu bla 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 bla. Naye wala yonna ate nga comment ziriko 3 mu Trustpilot. Ebbiri ze zidegit eno ya marketing scoringa 5 stars. Okitegeera. Bano bonna bagiweemwemu. Ate nga bye boogera butwa. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, mukolengako ka research akatono si by'amaanyi nnyo. Temweteekanga mu ntata bwe zityo. Bannaye, kati buli abadde ambuuza ku ekyo nkyogeddeko era nkimaze. Sikiddamu. Kati bw'oba osobola okubeera, kubanga abamu mujja kubeerayo ng'ogamba kasita nsobola okusikayo kyensikayo. Naye jjukira olina kusikayo nga bw'oyingiza, kati bw'oyingiza obateekawa bane mubeereko n'ekisa, mubeereko n'emitima egirumirirwa bannammwe. Because if you don't have a heart, for you will gain something. But the person you are making part of that, when it is actually a pyramid scheme, that is not cool. Anyway, that is it for now. So, ladies and gentlemen, about that, I will not answer any more questions coming forward. We have seen it. We have investigated together. And anyone who will want any detail, I will try to see if I can upload this video on my YouTube, Profit Angel. And then anyone from there you can always refer them to the video, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to analyze the market very quickly, look at BTC, and then see what we can anticipate going forward. We will look at BTC and some bit of gold. Yeah. All right. So this is it. Like we said on Friday, we are expecting low volumes during the weekend because it is only exchanges now which are trading gold on weekends, and the volumes are still building up. Gold is still having low volumes, and that is it. So right about now, BTC is in a region where we always anticipate for a sell. Okay, so right here we are at 64,230. This is a region for us to anticipate for a sell, because every time we have done it, we have, you know, got our TP hit and right on point. We just have low expectations. That should be at the back of your mind. So when you look at right here, it is trying to consolidate around here because of weekends, low volumes, and some other platforms where they can trade from. They are closed, but we can see that BTC is trying as much to hold above 64K, but there is not enough volumes to support this 64K. This is all manipulation and nga bwe twayogerako back then nti omuntu bw'aba ayagala okudampinga katale, omuntu nga Michael Saylor. So when Michael Saylor is looking to dump, he will not sell at an obvious loss. He will try as much to get the best price possible. He has maintained that. Today he was posting that, okay, not clearly coming out to say that he's going to buy, because after all, he came out, he's going to be selling because we know he needs the money. But he was hinting on buying instead of even selling. That the yellow bubble only tells part of the story. But from here, he's pulling legs. He's trying to insinuate that he's going to buy, but we all know he's not buying, he's selling. So now the chaos is back at it. The Strait of Hormuz is having all that kind of drama. Oil has been pumping this afternoon, but given the volumes being less, it is for petrol, for oil, CL, please, CL. In exchanges, look for CL, crude oil. Go and long and have a scalp long of oil, because before the week ends, we will have negotiation and you will hear Trump tweeting about it and oil will dip. This will open pumping. Oil is going to pump, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? Even if it is quickly going to go a bit of lower, but it will pump. So for BTC, it is at a region where you can scalp a short, because we always look at this region of 600 and 43, around there. So those regions are okay for me to look for a scalp sell right there. But this consolidation we are in is not yet giving us a great entry. So we can find a better entry from here. Either if we manage to reach the resistance of 64,643, or we can slowly enter into a DCA short, whereby we have two orders, one order coming in right here, and another order we wait if the market is trying to sweep up there. But that is clear. But what does BTC has to hold for us to stay positive? Because the sentiment alone is not bullish. The fundamentals are not supporting anywhere to be bullish. Now, the only thing that can keep us is the manipulation from the big players that can give us some bit of bullishness, but not volumes, not capital flowing in. That is a fact. So BTC to hold above 64, okay. That will if we open up the week with that bullishness, then with that price structure, then maybe we are somewhat not entirely bullish, but we can stay on a lookout, because there is no way we can be bullish from here. Yeah, we are not. Yeah. But for long term, yeah, it's always a good, venture, but we always anticipating, and we know there is a possibility of us going even much lower. But when everybody is waiting, it never happens. But when everybody least expects it, it happens. So what do? We don't entirely expose ourselves. We diversify and we wait for the market. We read the market. What it does is what we go with. We don't just be bullish for no good reason. Okay? All right. So let's see gold. Gold has been in this region for now the entire weekend. But it might open more bearish. This is how it closed, and it stayed in the same region. It has not, it closed the week, and during the weekend, it has stayed on a standstill. Like there is nothing much going on in gold. So this gives us some bit of weird scenario. So, of course, 4,122 has been our sell point always in this scenario, because gold moving with BTC in the same direction is pure manipulation. You know, gold has to go in the bear market, but who is manipulating gold? The same people that are trying to catch you unaware. So for you, what you have to do is to stay at the stand, at a steady line where you say, you know what? I will sell every fluctuation, every little pump, and I will buy just a little drop with tight stop losses. Because when you are buying gold these days, you have to be careful. Of course, even when you are selling, you have to be careful. But when you are buying, you must be careful, really careful more when you are buying. Because we shall go under. We shall go under for sure. We tested below 4,000. We will test below 3,900. We will test there. And pretty soon. Gold to move with BTC, that is it doesn't make sense at all. Because those two never move together. One is always moving against the other. In fact, when BTC is pumping, gold is dumping. When gold is pumping, gold has been in a bull market when BTC was dumping. And gold is testing, it's giving the last the last kicks of a dying horse as we speak right here. It can even pump as far as this region, but I don't think it can pass past 4,218. I don't think so. I don't think so. Even to go past 4,196 in this moment, it will be really hard. But if it does, the maximum it can push is 4,271. If it ever pushes through that area, it will go even higher. But for now, our sell point with the tight stop loss is around 4,022. Yeah, 4,022. Even here, we can enter a sell, but we need to first close this candle right here. We want to see how this candle is closing, because we cannot trust this candle on 5 minutes that has not closed. And even let's see, even here on 15 minutes, because we need these candles to close and we see what exactly is happening. Yeah, so before we can get a great entry right there. But it is a sell point for sure. It is a sell point. Not a sell you can sleep in all day, but a sell you can scalp for a few hours and you're out. Yeah, right there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that has been it for tonight. It is always an honor to be in front of you, not because I'm the one who is so much exposed and knowledgeable, but because I'm willing to share and I'm open to research and learning every other time of the day or every other time of my life. John.ft, thank you so much for the follow. May God bless you, sir. The other one who has followed me, I can't read the name. Mohindo John, thank you for the follow. Big up on yourself, sir. And everyone who is watching me, big up on yourself. Carl, thank you. Mulangira Carl. Ogamba chi muganda wange. Yes, kansubira oli bulungi. Thank you so much, sir, for the follow, and thank you for being around here. Big up on yourself. Yes, sir. New World Order, Massive Knowledge. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. God bless you, man. Do you have VIP? Yeah, I have, but we have a community, Chain Guide community. It's free to join, and if you find it worth, you can join. You can subscribe to the Chain Guide, but we have a public community where you can just join free. You can. The link is is on my profile. You can join our Telegram, and you can also go there and be added to our WhatsApp free of charge. It's not for subscription, but if you want to indulge deep into knowledge, then that's when you subscribe. We have a payment coin, which is Kasongo coin. You subscribe with Kasongo. And we also have a VIP in there after you indulge and understand a few things here and there. So ladies and gentlemen, that is about it. So if you want to join the public free group, you can reach out to Mr. Tovi, Madame Julie, Madame Nadira. The link is on my profile. You can find it there and click on it, then join. That is about it, sir. Because I can't see your name. Your name is just a dot. Anyway, big up on yourself. Bless. See you.